From Barcelona robbing opponents to a referee tackling a player, these are the worst referee decisions ever. First, an awful decision made Ronaldo quit football. In a crucial World Cup qualifier against Serbia, Cristiano Ronaldo thought he had scored the goal to send Portugal to the World Cup. Unfortunately, the referee forgot to wear his prescription glasses. But the guy at number 29 invented goal line technology. With England losing 1-0 to the Germans, Frank Lampard grabbed a well-deserved equalizer, only to be brutally disallowed by the referee.
Lampard! It was in now! That surely crossed the line! I hope he's here, I hope he's square.
But the goal at number 28 was scored by a ghost?
Here it comes.
Oh, that's an excellent goal. He just
Keep an eye on where the ball goes. It looks like a perfect goal, right?
Top goals.
But the replay shows the ball actually went in via the side of the net. Still, the referee allowed the goal to stand. This reminds me of when a referee helped Liverpool win the Champions League. A few minutes into the 2005 Champions League semi-final, Liverpool took the lead against Chelsea under controversial circumstances.
Is that a penalty? Luis Garcia's in there. Does that cross the line? The Liverpool fans think it has. What a start by Liverpool. Luis Garcia.
While the Liverpool players celebrated, their Chelsea counterparts protested for one simple reason. The replay showed that the ball didn't cross the line, but the referee miraculously allowed it anyway. Eventually, Liverpool held on to win the match, and when the referee was asked why he allowed the goal to stand, this was his excuse.
Here it comes. Oh, here it comes.
Now look at the replay again. Do you see where the goalkeeper took out the Liverpool player just as he was about to score? The referee said that since that was a penalty, he allowed the goal because Liverpool would have scored anyway.
What the hell?
However, we all know a penalty isn't a guaranteed goal. But the error at number 26 gifted Manchester City the Premier League. With the 2022 Premier League title on the line, a clear handball by Rodri should have given Everton the chance to equalize against Man City.
That was the arm of Rodri. Strong appeals here, and it must be looked at. That looks like an arm of Rodri, and this
But the referee and his assistants turned a blind eye and handed Man City the win.
He's not given it. They have not given it.
Listen to what the Everton manager said about the incident.
And to think that Chris Kavanagh has not given that penalty. I've got a 3-year-old daughter at home who could tell you that's a penalty. I'm not being funny, Jeff. I don't.
But I wonder what this referee thought when he denied this penalty.
Now on deflection. No, his hands on the floor. His hands.
So I'm back with live. So he's falling down. He's moving his arms in towards him. So it's check complete for me.
Arsenal's captain, Martin Odegaard, turned into LeBron James in the penalty area.
Hey, Howard, well, what's your take on that one? I thought it was a penalty.
What Liverpool is the right outcome on that basis.
Still, instead of awarding the spot kick to Liverpool, the referee kept screaming at VAR that it wasn't a penalty.
Check complete. Yes. Confirming the on-field decision, no penalty.
The crazy part is, this wasn't even the first time a referee messed up this way. During a match between Real Madrid and Dortmund, a Dortmund free kick clearly struck Cristiano Ronaldo on the arm. But the referee, who was standing close to the action, said it wasn't a handball.
Castro's free kick after 3 minutes. Aubameyang it is. Now was that handball once more? Surely it was.
But the GOAT pulled off his biggest robbery when he faced Bayern Munich. After losing 2-1 to Madrid in the first leg, Bayern Munich needed to score twice to reach the Champions League semifinals. Robert Lewandowski scored first to put the Germans in the lead. However, Cristiano Ronaldo scored to equalize the game on the right.
Kept on going, fed it for Ronaldo! Of course!
After Sergio Ramos's own goal forced the game into extra time, the match was turned on its head when Vidal was controversially sent off. But the biggest talking point was the 2 goals Ronaldo scored.
Ronaldo! That's terrific. That's Ronaldo. That's the tie. That's a perfect hat-trick and a perfect Bernabeu night.
Now look at this. Ronaldo was standing in an offside position when he received the ball, but it was allowed to stand for some reason. For the second goal, Ronaldo was clearly ahead of the ball when he received Marcelo's pass. Under normal circumstances, that goal should have been disallowed for offside. I guess that's why they call him VAR Drid. But the referee at number 22 almost ruined an 18-year-old boy's life. In a match between Arsenal and Wolves, a tactical foul by 18-year-old Miles Lewis-Skelly resulted in one of the most bizarre red cards in Premier League history.
In from right.
This decision became one of the most heated debates in football. 9 out of 10 times, that's a yellow card. But referee Michael Oliver decided to send the defender off.
Can't believe that. Cannot believe that.
However, the referee at number 21 ruined his career because of one bad decision. After a surging run by Kylian Mbappe, the referee stopped the game to send Diego Carlos off. No one knew why the referee was sending him off until the replay showed something crazy. While the counter-attack was on, Carlos mistakenly collided with the ref. Upset by it, the referee tackled Carlos back, and when the ball stopped, he sent him off for the incident. But this is just 10 out of the 30 worst referee decisions. Wait until you see the punishment Neymar got at number 11. But before we get to that, let's take a look at one of the most corrupt penalties ever. During a match between Galatasaray and Adana Demirspor, the referee gave a penalty for this disgraceful dive.
Geldi, hamleyi yaptı ve yerde buldu kendini.
The VAR summoned him to review the situation, but he still decided to stick to his original decision. Upset by the referee's bias, the Adana players decided to leave the pitch. Imagine Premier League teams doing this each time a referee robs them. But the guy at number 19 orchestrated one of the biggest robberies in Champions League history.
A referee from Norway is the strongest official.
After a goalless draw at Camp Nou, Chelsea welcomed Barcelona to Stamford Bridge, confident of defeating their Spanish rivals. This assumption proved accurate, as Michael Essien gave the Blues a well-deserved lead. But the problem started when the referee denied Drogba a clear penalty.
Lampard has helped it through, and Drogba controls.
He's gone down. The referee looked at
Then, a clear handball by Peak was also waved away by the referee.
handball against PK. The referee says no. Does he move hand? Terry, Eto broke from him.
With seconds remaining in the game, Iniesta broke Chelsea's hearts with this dagger.
But it's Messi. It's Iniesta! And the Chelsea fans cover their eyes in horror. 2 minutes from time.
However, Chelsea got one last chance that should have been awarded a penalty.
Chick was up there and got ahead to it. Ballack has a red appeal. And the referee says no. Referee says no. Fronts it out in his direction. Just as he is interested.
After such a disgraceful performance by the referee, the Chelsea players were understandably angry.
Players have to keep their heads as well. There's no doubt about that. That a referee from Norway is the strongest official.
However, this wasn't the only time referees in the Champions League favored Barcelona. With Arsenal winning against Barcelona on aggregate, Robin van Persie was sent off for shooting at goal 1 second after the whistle was blown.
Fabregas. Persie is off.
Just look at his face. He couldn't believe what had just happened. This decision altered the game's course as Arsenal lost badly. After the game, Van Persie had this to say.
My opinion, it was a total joke, the sending off, because how can I hear his whistle with 95,000 people jumping up?
1 second between the referee whistling and you striking the ball.
But this way, 1 second from his whistle till my shot is just a joke.
But I wonder what the referees saw when they disallowed the goal at number 17.
Darren England thinks red card.
In a match between Liverpool and Tottenham, Luis Diaz scored a wonderful goal, but was wrongly flagged for offside.
Salah does want the flag. Diaz keeps going. What a finish!
Since there was VAR, they decided to have a look. Listen to what they said.
2D line on the boot.
Yep, okay.
Perfect.
Yeah. Thank you, mate. Wait. The on-field decision was offside. Are you happy with this? Yeah. Are you happy with this? Offside goal. Yeah. On-field decision was offside. Are you happy with this image? Yeah, it's onside. The image we gave you is onside. He's played. He's gone offside. Delay. Ollie's saying to delay. Ollie's saying to delay. Delay the game. Stop the game.
They've restarted the game.
To complete the decision is offside.
Cut nothing.
After obviously confirming it was a goal, the referee still disallowed it. But if you think this is bad, wait until you see what the referee did at number 16. During a match between Arsenal and Chelsea, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain prevented a certain goal with one of the silliest handballs you'll ever see.
And he's teed up Hazard! Oh, it was almost three. The appeal is handball.
But when the referee came to send him off, he gave the red card to Gibbs. The last time I saw someone this confused was when my girl caught me cheating. But at number 15, a referee almost took a player's life. In the World Cup final between the Netherlands and Spain, Nigel de Jong decided it was the perfect opportunity to try his kung fu skills. And after seeing him almost take a player's life, the referee only gave him a yellow card. But as bad as this was, it is nothing compared to what Ben Thatcher did. After Man City's well-defended corner, Ben Thatcher and Pedro Mendes ran towards the loose ball. But as soon as they came close, this happened.
Carno. Yeah, it's got to be on the brink of a red. Because the ball's gone and he's come through late.
You could would see Mendes pass out as his teammate called for help. But after witnessing all that, the referee deemed it a yellow card offense.
What the hell?
A player should be sent off whenever they commit a dangerous offense. However, the referee at number 13 officiates using a different set of regulations. During a match between Arsenal and Man City, Mateo Kovacic dangerously tackled Arsenal's captain from behind. The referee, Michael Oliver, figured the tackle wasn't worthy of a red card and gave him a yellow. Kovacic did the same thing a few minutes later and should have gotten a second yellow card, but the referee waved play on. When Arsenal complained about the incident, they were told Kovacic wasn't given a red card because Michael Oliver didn't want to ruin the game.
Now this one might surprise you. You see,
the Miles Skelly incident, and now this. Oliver might actually have an agenda against them.
And that's the referee. A blatant bit of cheating there. He had the chance to send off Kovacic, never did. Yeah, never did. And I wanted to keep the game going and everything like that. It's a calamity because there's something not right.
Take this, because you remembered it at the end of the season, and then we're going to go on and we're going to win the league. We are going to win the league.
But the referee at number 12 didn't need any agendas. He just messed up badly. This happened in a match between Croatia and Australia. Croatia's Simunic received his first yellow card after a silly tackle at the edge of the box. Then, when the Aussies launched a counterattack, Simunic followed his opponent yet again, and he received a second yellow card. Now look at this. The referee forgot to give him a red card. And Simunic just played along like everything was fine. But instead of keeping his head down, he tried fighting the referee after a decision he disagreed with. The referee gave him a third yellow before finally sending him off. It's safe to say this referee didn't pass his math exams. But I wonder how the next referee got his license. With PSG leading 1-0 against Montpellier, Neymar wanted to entertain the fans with a rainbow flick. But the referee, who is a killjoy, gave him a yellow card. Booking a footballer for playing football? This might be the silliest decision I've ever seen. Now that we've made it to our top 10, let's take things to a whole new level. Like the time a female referee gave an assist, or Michael Oliver messing Arsenal up again. But before we show you all of that, one referee almost cost a player his neck. During a match between Italy and Uruguay, Luis Suarez took a bite of Chiellini's neck.
And he headbutted him there, didn't he? Luis Suarez appeared to move his head.
I mean, this isn't Thanksgiving dinner. An offense like that should result in a red card, right? However, despite Chiellini showing the bite marks to the ref, he ignored it and didn't even give Suarez a yellow card.
Did Suarez apologize? Of course not. He behaves in a f***ing way, and FIFA allows him to do so because they need the champions to play. They don't have the courage to make the right decisions.
Thankfully, he didn't get away with this madness. FIFA reviewed the incident and handed Suarez a 4-month ban from all football-related activities.
Luis Suarez is suspended for 9 matches and banned for 4 months from any football-related activity.
But the referee at number 9 should have gotten a suspension for his blunder against Liverpool. In a match between Liverpool and Man City, a clever corner kick by De Bruyne was bundled in by John Stones to give City the lead.
De Bruyne goes near post, and Manchester City have squeezed it in. They've caught Liverpool.
But after McAllister drew Liverpool level from the spot,
Penalty Liverpool. Just on one leg, and McAllister scores wonderfully well.
The the Reds kept attacking to try and get the winner. Then, with the last action of the game, this happened.
Luis Diaz jumps and Manchester City deal with it. Doku tried to clear. Salah. Liverpool wants a penalty.
This was a clear foul on the Liverpool player. And since it happened in the Man City box, it should have been a penalty. But I cannot understand how the referee saw this and waved play on. The same way I couldn't explain why Bellingham's goal was disallowed.
And City have got away with one there.
After going down 1-0 to Man City, Jude Bellingham stole the ball from Ederson for Dortmund's equalizer. But the referee blew for a foul against the midfielder.
Ederson to get that one away. He's lost it to Bellingham.
However, the replay showed a completely different image. Bellingham legitimately won the ball. But when Ederson realized his blunder, he fell to the ground shouting. And since the whistle had already been blown, VAR couldn't get involved. But after helping Man City rob Dortmund, the referees had to balance things out with them. With the match between Man City and Tottenham locked at 3-3, Haaland was fouled while trying to receive the ball on the counter. However, he got back up immediately to put Grealish through on goal, only for the referee to blow the whistle.
Cross comes in, and it's still kept alive, but now they've lost it, and Rodri plays it to Haaland. Oh, dreadful challenge, gets away with it because Haaland kept the ball, and on it goes to Grealish, and Grealish is down the middle, and the referee has blown his whistle. Oh my word, what a shocker!
The Man City players and coach were furious, and rightly so. Yes, it was a foul, but with Man City through on goal, he should have played the advantage. This reminds me of a referee's terrible mistake in the Champions League semifinals. After playing a 2-2 draw in Germany, Real Madrid were confident of progressing to the Champions League final against Bayern Munich. But when the game started, Madrid quickly realized Bayern were no pushovers. Then in the second half, Bayern went into the lead via Alphonso Davies. The German team held their lead, and it looked like Madrid would be eliminated. But two quick-fire goals from Joselu put them back in the driver's seat. With virtually the last chance of the game, De Ligt thought he had scored a historic equalizer, only to be flagged offside. However, the replay showed no offside in the build-up. But since the referee blew the whistle before he scored, VAR couldn't intervene. But at number 5, Michael Oliver continues his historic battle with Arsenal Football Club. In a match between Arsenal and Manchester City, Arsenal battled from 1-0 to lead 2-1 heading into halftime.
Into the penalty area. Fiore shoots. Oh, what a goal! Comes in. It's a really good one. It's in. Gabriel's got his head to it, and Arsenal have taken the lead.
But with seconds remaining, Michael Oliver sent off Arsenal's Trossard for kicking the ball away. Remember, this was the same referee who refused to send off Kovacic against the same opponents. But at number 4, a female referee gave the perfect assist.
There's no point complaining, Felix Kors. That's just the way it goes.
This happened in a German second division match. A referee accidentally provided the perfect assist.
For their equalizer, 10 minutes to go. Firstner tries to clear, it's come off of Bibiana Steinhaus. Turzen, and it's in! My word!
But the referee at number 3 robbed an entire country. In a crucial World Cup qualifier between France and Ireland, the Irish, against all odds, led 1-0 deep into the match. With everything on the line, Thierry Henry turned into a basketball player just to get the win.
Trying to measure it. Richard Dunn lost out. Oh, Henry! Oh, it's in the net. It's a goal.
He's not the back to Gallus and it's easy, but
that's a handball, no question about it. Absolutely.
That's clearly a handball. But the referee and linesman decided to take a holiday mid-game. But the referee at number 2 did something no one had ever done. During a match between Tunisia and Mali, the Tunisians were hunting for an equalizer when the referee suddenly ended the game. Now, the crazy part is that there were still 5 minutes of normal time left, not to mention additional time. This sparked a wild protest by the Tunisians, and to calm things down, the ref ordered the game to continue. Then, in the 89th minute, the referee ended the game again. This is wild. Bro's pull-out game must be real strong.
Ici fait la fin du match, il nous demande d'aller au vestiaire. Tous les joueurs ils font le bain de glace pendant 35 minutes. Après il vient et il nous demande de revenir sur terrain. Ici fait la 89e minute.
Bon, nous, on nous a dit de nous mettre sur le terrain parce que le match était pas. Malheureusement, l'équipe adverse n'a pas voulu faire sa presse.
Ça fait 30 ans que je suis dans ce domaine et j'ai jamais vu une situation.
But now, it's time for the worst referee decision ever.
Penalty has been given.
We're back again in the German second division. While trying to get an equalizer, the Bochum player dragged his shot wide. Instead of resuming play with a goal kick, the referee signaled there was a VAR check. But for what?
For the equalizer. And Sylvain Janvul's got it. That is a wonderful.
Now, look closely. The player warming up controlled the ball before it went out of play. And for that reason, the referee gave a penalty.
Well, the home side being told to wait for their Eberwein has been found guilty and a penalty has been given. So Janvula, who missed the initial shot, has scored the penalty. It's 1-1. One of the most bizarre moments.
My goodness! That was hands down the craziest penalty I've ever seen. This reminds me of when Martinez dared Ronaldo to take a penalty, or a goalkeeper who blocked a spot kick without gloves.
It's worked!
Click on the next video to see the craziest penalty mind games in football.